All right, so here's a video of what not to do if you're a general laborer, okay? Or here's one thing that, let's say that you want to do. So we're gonna keep a positive focus here, all right? What you want to do is remove the doors, all right? So whenever you have a property that you're rehabbing, remove the doors, okay? Remove the light switch plate covers, okay? Identify leaks such as that. And whenever you're doing a demo, and let the skilled guys know there's a leak. Okay? So, whenever you are doing your demo, come back and do a cleanup. Because, like for example, with these cabinets, you have to do a cleanup because you got guys coming behind you. These guys are going to want to paint. So you have to take a rag, hot water, etc. You have to clean up. If you see signs of mold, we got to remediate the mold. For example, a lot of times we'll use bleach. So you actually want to make sure you show it with bleach. And this area has to be a lot cleaner because remember, you got guys coming behind you going to paint. You want to remove old doors like that, especially doors that's marked. Spider webs. You got a guy that's going to come paint. He's a skilled guy that's going to come paint. All light switch plate covers. This is a light switch. This is a light switch cover. Those have to be removed. These walls have to be cleaned because remember, you have guys that's going to come behind you and paint. There's an active leak. You have to look for things like that. You have to notify. You have to, number one, turn the water off and notify someone. All right, you got dirty cabinets up there, dirty countertops. Those have to be clean and prepped for paint. Webs, spider webs, those have to be removed and prepped for paint. Vents, a lot of times we'll remove this vents and spray paint those. Yeah, that's actually nails that were left in the wall. And there's been two modules when we talked about don't leave nails in the wall because you got a guy that's going to come by, he's going to paint. You don't want him to paint over nails. Remember, you have to be able to support and back up the skilled labor painters. Boom. That has to be removed. Boom. Think about a client buying a beautiful house such as this, and this is here, right? Remove that. Remove things like that. Cobwebs, remove those. These will have to be painted and they're going to be sprayed. You want to spray those white. Whenever you're removing wallpaper, you have to do a good job. You have to properly remove it. Don't half do it. It's a good way to lose a job, man. It's half doing work. You want to have these ready and prepped, clean with a rag for when you got skilled guys. They just need to come paint, but they can't paint over stuff like that. Just imagine just imagine a guy coming to paint and he's painting over stuff like that. Okay, so this is the kitchen. It definitely fails. So let's go in this next room. Remove this. I know this wasn't said in the first video, but make sure to remove that fireplace cover. That's a very old motion detector. I'm not sure why that's still on the wall, so let's go ahead and remove it. These have to be cleaned, just hit with a rag, just so a guy can, so we got a guy that's going to come paint. When you remove blinds, always remove these. I have no reason. You have to remove these, the hardware from the blinds. This is going to be a new, beautiful house, and we want the buyers to have new things. A lot of the hardware that's stuck in these walls and doors, remove that hardware. Remove it. We're going to actually keep this door. We're going to refurbish it. So just wipe it down best you can. We're going to come back and maybe sand it again. Spider webs all throughout the ceiling. So there's a guy here that was trying to paint today and he couldn't paint because of the spider webs. Up there, you have to get a broom and clean those spider webs and any junk. All right, so remember there's a guy that's going to come paint. All right, so let's go to the next room, do a quick walkthrough. This room appears as though it was done good. You did a good job because all of the nails are removed from the walls. The windows were pretty much cleaned out. They were cleaned out. You did a good job on there. Okay. And boom, spider webs. Right there. No spider webs. Remember, no spider webs. This old light has to go. That doorbell stays right there. Thanks for keeping it there. Okay. These doors were removed. Good job. So this door has to be removed. When you remove the door, unscrew it right here, here, here. Unscrew it. Just remove it. Throw it in the junk pile. In this house, this particular bar is coming down. Okay. That shower surround is going to be removed. Okay. All right, so far so good in here. All of the nails were removed from the walls. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good job in here. The doors were removed. Good job. Good job. I need this a little bit cleaner though. Just hit a rag, because don't forget a guy's going to come paint. And need that clean, just a little cleaner. Really good job on that. That stays. That stays. Good deal. Good deal. This light has to go. We're going to have new lights. That's already on order. That light has to go as well. Good job. Good job. Let's go outside. So that's priority. This door has to be wiped down as best as you can get it. All of this has to be swept up really nice and clean. Anything, well actually these hooks can stay on the wall. We got bee nests, beehives, etc. Got to get a broom, knock this down. We're going to also power wash this. All this garbage has to come up. Now, this is a pool cleaner. Keep this here. This thing is worth at least 100 or 80 or something. We'll walk outside. Really good job on the outside of this property. Really good job. Really good cleanup job. So now let's go deeper. So this grass here, just imagine it has to be turned over because we're going to do something about it. So we don't want to see any greenery right here. Those stumps are okay. Please do not get a lot of trash into the swimming pool. All of this greenery on the concrete and the patio decking has to be removed. You got bad boards on here that have to be removed. And just make sure all the trash is out of here. Like you see this board, how it's bad. This gotta go. That has to be removed. You got this one. This one has to be removed, as well as that one, because it's just really crooked. And this last one has to be removed as well. You want to definitely weed whack all of this greenery. This needs to be raked up a lot better. But it's coming a very long way. You guys have done a fantastic job so far. But just remember, these houses sell for like $200,000, and these buyers, they really want a product that they'll be proud of. So all of this has to be just cleaned up, edged up. You want to put just a nice little edge around here. All of this greenery has to be edged up. All this has to be swept up and raked up, etc. Good job, though. You guys did a good job so far. All of this, somebody threw a chair over here. I guess they're trying to hide it. I was going to miss it or something, so that chair has to go back by the pool area. All of these vines have to go off of this house. I'm going to pull those down, including the chimney. We got bad boards on the end. Those have to come down. All of these vines, because you got a Get you got a guy that's gonna come out and paint. And inside these gutters, those vines have to go inside the gutter as well. Again, all greenery can't be here. Around here, that has to be swept up really good. This has to be cleaned out just a little bit better. You don't want to see too much greenery in there. Any greenery like on the fence on the fence post has to be removed. This weed, you want that weed out of there. This weed, you want to get these weeds out. Any old fence, you want to get this out of there as well. Old fence, got to go. So here's the yard. This has to be, you want to get a steel rake and steel rake all of this up. This whole area, you want to steel rake it and just clean it out really, really good to where it looks like the neighbor yard. The neighbor yards, they're pretty clean. See, just look out across the street. You want this to look nice as well. All these leaves and stuff, you want to get this up. Those right there, you want to cut those. Just get them just cut them. You can use a sawzall with a wood blade, or branches and roots. Now, you don't have to remove the roots, but just get it from the top. Just whop, cut it. Sweep this up real good. Rake it up real good. We'll get somebody to do the trash. Don't worry about that. Let's go around to the other side. Curb appeal, man. Edge this up real good. Just kind of edge it up. You get that little weed record. You can start over there. It's not that much. Just say, just all you gotta do. And then right here, you want to get these leaves up. It's not too bad over here. It's not too bad. All right, so we're winning. We are winning.